Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ava. Guys, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. But guys, I got on here to talk about something I saw yesterday on TikTok. I saw tons and tons and tons of women, complaining about the same thing. For instance, this guy make a video and he said, women are out here dating man that's not giving them flowers and taking them out on dates. And when I heard that, I'm like, why that never happened to me? I don't have these problems. I have fresh flowers in my house right now, and it's my husband. It's not like we're dating. He just gave it to me. This is actually my husband that just buy me flowers randomly. It doesn't have to be anniversary, birthday, nothing. And I always have this. I always, in every relationship I had before, I've been married before, same thing. I date other people since I, got divorced. And yeah, and now I'm married again and I get flowers. It doesn't have to be a special occasion to get flowers. So when he said that, I went in the comments. And I know I was going to see some people that say, because we know this is part of life, that it happened to them, that they meet people that don't do that, they're not romantic, and they don't do, give them flowers and stuff. I'm not surprised. But what made me surprised that there was nobody. I don't know how far I would have to scroll to see somebody that says something positive. People was like, let's all gather here and cry. Or, I'm crying right now. Like, from listening to what the guy was saying, they start crying. Or, that's all I get. That's all out here. No, that's not true. That's all that out here, because why it never happened to me? Why do I date people that just randomly buy me flowers all the time? And even if, I swear, I used to have one guy that buy me flowers daily when we were dating, and they buy me flowers quickly. I don't know. It's not an issue. Never. So I don't know why people are having that and so much. I'm not saying they can have one or two that don't. You date 10 people and maybe say 4 of them or 6 of them don't do it. But to say that's all out there, these people are having wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. I think I know why. And the difference is when you have people that meet you and they want to be with you or whatever, they have to take me on a date. It's a have to. You don't come to my house. I don't know about this Netflix and chill shit. No. I Netflix and chill with my husband now that put a ring on it, and he still take me out. He still date me, buy me flowers. But that's my husband. So we're not going to go out to dinner every night. So we do a lot of Netflix and chilling at the home, because we don't go to dinner every night. But we actually try to go out once a week, maybe on Fridays. Sometimes it's twice, but a month never fail where we don't go out at least one time. It never failed. So I don't get it. And we're married. I know some people, when they get married, they stop it, but I let it know up front. I think the thing is, I let a lot of these things be known up front, how I feel about these things. And if someone is not interested, then they know I'm not going to date them. Because some question I ask when I go on dates is, so when was the last time you did something romantic for someone? And when I ask that, they'll tell me, or they'll say, I'm not the romantic type, then they're not for me. So don't even waste your time. You don't have to go on a second date with somebody who's not romantic. Or, oh, I did this or that. And then I might say, if it's not romantic, in my opinion, I'll say, that's not romantic. And I'll let them know. I'm the type of girl that definitely, even if you don't randomly buy me flowers, we should be nice. I'll say this just like that. We should be nice. I definitely know I want my flowers, and I'll say it like this. I want my flowers, and I would be very upset if I don't get my flowers Valentine's, birthday, and Mother's Day. You know what I mean? I say that. I don't know if it's weird to do or whatever, but I say it because I'm trying to feel like the person, and then at the same time let them know what I expect. And this is what I expect. Because I love flowers and I want them. I want to be treated like a lady, a girl, whatever you call it. I want to be treated well. So I'm going to let you know that this is how I feel. And I let them know that I need to be taken out. I don't care if we're in a relationship and we're married. You're going to still date me, because you can't, if you let the fire just sit there, right? If you light a fire and you let it just sit there what's gonna happen? It's gonna go out, right? You just have to keep putting log in it. So it's the same thing when you're dating. If you don't want your relationship to flop, if you don't want your relationship to flop, I just pressed to open the gate. You got to keep, you know, you don't want your fire to go out. You got to keep putting wood in it, right? So, yeah, this is why I get confused about how this happen, how they get into them over and over. And I'm not going to say it cannot happen at all. And, you know, life is perfect, because life is not. Like right now, I come in, there's no parking. But I'll get one at my co-worker. I'll call her and let her know I'm here, and she'll come out and give me her parking space. But I'm just saying, like, I wonder if I can park over here, at least maybe temporarily. Yeah, so I'm saying that you know, I just don't understand why this happened to women over and over again. So conversation like that, I'll have. So right then and there on the first date, I'm letting them know I'm expecting flowers. And people might say, oh, you shouldn't have to beg for it. They should know. Well, some of them, because they deal with people that allow it, they think they can get away with it. So you have to let them know you're not that girl. And this is why sometimes men meet women and they treat this one a certain way and treat the other one a different way, because you just let them know that, listen, I'm not that girl. I'm this girl. I need to be treated this way. And if you can't do it, you can't be with me. And if you know your worth and know who you are, know that you will definitely find a guy that's going to do that, do what you want, you know, give you what you want. If you know you're going to find that, you can find that guy. I know I can find that guy. So why would I stay with this person who's not giving me what I want? You know what I mean? If you don't want to give me what I want, I move on, because definitely I'm going to find somebody, because I have that confidence in myself that I can find a nice guy, a decent guy. You know what I mean? And then if most of the time you don't talk to guys that their pants is sagging, you talk to a guy that's well put together and well educated, you're gonna get, most of the time, it's just easy, it's just in them already, because that's just who they are. They're that type. But if you're gonna talk to a weed smoking saggy pants person who's showing their drawers, you know, if I show my underwear as a female, you would say I'm easy and she's nasty and whatever. The same thing goes for them. They're easy and nasty. You understand? They shouldn't be walking around showing their drawers. And then when you talk to people like that, you have to expect, if you take up a certain level of guys, you're going to get a level of treatment. So it depends on who you talk to. So you have to make better choice. Don't be too hurry and desperate for a man. Talk to people who are on your level or above to pull you up. If you talk to people that's below you, they're going to pull you down. And those guys don't know nothing about flowers. They know about, oh, when they meet you, oh, hey, I like you, da 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 da, and they spit their game, right? If you see their pants sagging, you walk out. You don't talk to people like that, period. And not only that, their pants might be pull up, but then they're talking about coming to your house. I don't know you. I'll meet you at a restaurant. Don't tell me to go. You want to come? What, you want to come to my? I don't know you. After we start dating and we're in a relationship, then you can come to my house. But right now, you cannot come to my house because I don't know you, sir. I think I maybe can possibly park over here. Yeah, I don't know you. Why would I let you come to my house? You know? I think I can park here. Not sure. But yeah. You know, so that's why I think some people are ending up with guys that are like that, because they I'm not sure if this is okay, this parking spot, so I'm gonna just wait and call my co-worker so I can get her spot. But yeah, so I think that's why a lot of people are having this problem, because the level of guys that they talk to, the type of guys that they talk to that you know, don't do those things, or don't listen, or don't want you, because if they want you, they're gonna do it. If they really see you and say, oh, I like her, I like this about her, that, you know. And another thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not paying for no date. I'm not doing Dutch. I'm not from what does these Dutch people come from? Whatever. I'm not doing it. I'm a lady, and you're trying to date me. That's part of putting in the effort of dating someone. And then some people might say, well, You can pay. He put in an effort to. Now, when we're ready, we're getting our hair done, our makeup done, lash put on, this kind of bra because that bra don't look good with it. And we're wearing heels, we're doing this, we're doing that. And then you have some of them will come in Timbs and jeans and a sweater. You know, not putting themselves together. Women spend more money putting themselves together. So a part of this dating thing, and I just believe in that. When I was a little girl, you know what I used to think husband was called? Houseman. And I always want a houseman. And I was gonna wash the clothes and cook the dinner and cover the dinner up. It was supposed to be under, this is my fantasy as a little girl. You know those mesh things that you put over food so fly don't get on it? My fantasy as a little girl, it was an orange one that you put over it. That was gonna be over my husband dinner. So, and I'm not saying you can't pay anything. And I'm not saying, you know, man can't cook. I'm not saying, I'm talking about for me, what I like, I would rather stay home and take care of kids and cook it. That's just me. Do I work? As you know, I'm in the car. I'm in my parking lot of my job. I work. You know, I don't mind. You know, but I'm just saying because things and time have changed and things are expensive. But as a little girl, that was my fantasy. That I was going to be a wife. And maybe because I have that in my head. Because some people will say, I never been married. And nobody in my family ever been married. You know, I'm on my second marriage. I'm not saying, oh, it's something to be proud of. Because you don't want to get divorced. But things happen and you don't let people walk over you. So you have to divorce them. You divorce them. You know, you don't tolerate shit. And the older we get, we should know better. Because I have tolerated a lot and been through a lot as well. I'm not saying life is perfect. But girls and ladies, start to let them know when they try to come to your house. Let them know, no, I don't know you. If you want to date me, we go to a restaurant. And then they know they need to take you out. And when they call again and they want to come to your house, you still don't know them. It's the first date. They need to take you outside somewhere. Again. So then you let them know that's the ground rule, you know, we date. We don't just come and sit up in my house because once you let them in, that's the pattern. They're coming back tomorrow or 2 days later and they expect to sit and watch TV, maybe eat up your food, not even decide to bring a bottle of wine or something. Or they think you're easy, they're going to bring some wine and you're going to drink wine and get drunk and have sex. You have to let them know that, set the standards. I'm the type of person who dress up and go out. I'm the type of person who you open door for. I'm the type of person who you buy flowers for. And then you won't be out here crying. But when you just jump because he's tall and handsome, what does that mean? What does that mean? Tall and handsome sleeping on someone's couch? Tall and handsome still living with mom? You have to be more than tall and handsome. I'm sick of it. Sick of hearing people, I want a guy that's tall and handsome. And then you sit home, then you're on TikTok crying with your beautiful self. And then people looking at you and wondering why she can't get flowers and this and that. Because you was looking for tall and handsome. And that's it. Sometimes that's some people's requirement. The only requirement they have is tall and handsome. They don't have any other standards. And you have to think with, you know, a different part of your brain. I don't know what you're thinking with. You know, and I'm not trying to be rude and be a professional. I'm just saying I don't understand why that never happened to me and happened to other people. I just don't understand. Like, and I'm not saying it can't happen to some people. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying why some people say they never got that. It's weird. And they will date 12 people throughout their lifetime or maybe even 20. Why you keep picking up the same guy? You have to evaluate yourself. You're the common denominator. They're not. Anyways, I have to be at work in 3 minutes, so it's time to get off this, log off. And, you know, I was just annoyed by that. And I hope nobody comes for me. I'm just saying, set standards from the beginning and you won't have that problem. That's my opinion. And once you set that standard and they don't want to follow, move on before you sleep with them. Because if it's not what you want, you should even give them your body. Make sure the person you're giving your body to, you know, is the right one. All right, or at least decent enough to get that, because not everybody you're going to marry, because it takes time to find out from people, but at least the basic little things should be available to you. You know, you should get it. I don't see what's the big deal in buying some flowers. Flowers is so, well, I was going to say cheap, but because they die so quick, I'm not going to even say that. But flowers, you can get flowers for $10, even less, because it don't always have to be a big old bouquet and a $60 bunch of flowers. It's the thought that count. You know, we're not talking about people who are being gold digger or whatever and trying everything have to be extravagant. It's the thought that count, but you have to be the type of person who don't tolerate bullshit. All right, thanks for listening to me in this car. I don't know, is this a car chronicle or whatever, because I'm always in my car making video. But thanks for listening, guys. And please subscribe and come back and mess with your girl. Like my video. Bye.